unlimited hydroplanes, racing in general, is a great passion for you.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes I think it's a curse.
Yeah.
I came to my first regatta in 1961. I haven't missed. And in 1976, I started driving, and that was a big curse.
Yes,
right
I bet
there.
it was.
But I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I truly wouldn't. It was fun while it lasted, but 56 years old, got all my fingers and toes.
You can feel all your fingers and toes.
Yeah, I know.
That helps.
None of those gone numb yet. But it was fun while it lasted, and I left in '02. Not killed me to do it, but it was time. I'm no spring chicken anymore. And so the year before I left driving, I wanted to do something else, and I knew I was going to quit. And so I set up UOD, and that's been my big passion.
Of course, now, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but was your last lap that you turned here in Madison with the Miss Hinkle boat?
Yeah, it was.
People have been to Madison know what Hinkle's is.
They know what Hinkle's is all about. One of the finest little restaurants in the whole world. I got back from Europe 2 weeks ago yesterday, and all I could think about was getting a White Castle on the way home and getting a Hinkle burger once I got back
That's
here.
something. He's over in Europe?
Yeah.
And what would that visit about? Just out on vacation?
No, I take a group of kids every year.
Oh.
And this year we went to England, France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Had a pretty good time.
Good. And you come back just in time for the
Come
regatta?
back in time for this. There's no way I'm going to miss this event.
Well, give us your thoughts on this year's regatta. I mean, of course, you had the accident yesterday.
Yesterday was a mess with all the rain.
Keep on talking. Go ahead, keep on talking.
Oh, okay. The rain, it was a mess.
I just don't want you to choke to death while we're here, so
no,
I'm going to get you
I
some
don't.
water. There you go, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
It'd be a one-man show if you choked to death and I don't know anything. Got her?
I'll spit something out while you talk.
Hey, Denny, do you still have the boat you bought back in '73?
No, I don't have that anymore. Wish I knew where it was, but don't have it.
But it had the crazy accident yesterday.
That was unfortunate. I did not think it looked that bad.
No.
You and I both seen worse out on the race course, and of course, when you go upside down in one of those things, you get jostled around pretty good, and obviously it had knocked his face mask off, so he was ingesting water instead of air. But the good news is he's doing really well, and he won't be able to run in the Gold Cup, but the important thing is he's alive and he's going to recover.
He'll get to witness the Gold Cup if he chooses. That's the good thing.
Yeah, he'll be out in the hospital in time to get to that.
What do you think about today? The two fastest qualifying boats have met each other in every heat.
I really hated to see that. Yeah, but that's the luck of the draw, as the old saying goes. There's not much that you can do about the draw. I know in my days, a lot of times I'd do a competitor I didn't care to run against. Not that it mattered a whole lot. I'd never beat him, except for one time. He ran out of fuel.
All right. Hey, win's a win's a win.
Yeah, I was at the Eastern Nationals up in Illinois. But it's been a good weekend. I'd love to see an upset. Now, obviously, Elam's the favorite. Dave Will Walker. He's hard to beat anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, he is. Tell you what, people can say what they will. The man can drive a hydroplane, and they put some nice equipment underneath of it.
Yes, they do. And wish I had that sort of thing when I was back as a driver.
Of course, when you was a driver, things have evolved so much. And, somebody was to crash like you, back when you drove, chances are you're not going to live like they do today.
You get spit out of a 280 cubic inch hydroplane like I did once, bounce around across the water, and it kind of messes up your day.
They say it's like a piece of concrete. Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
Little road rash.
Oh, yeah.
Any particular reason why you do that, or just that's why they call it accidents?
Yeah, that's why they call it accidents. Just you don't know what's coming. It happens so quick. And I got spit out like a watermelon seed.
So how long was you before you drove again?
1 week later.
1 week later.
I was sore, but no internal injuries, no external injuries. My head was still on, so yeah, I can still go racing.
So what was it like to get behind the wheel a week later after crashing?
I never really thought about it a whole lot. I guess it's just kind of like a racer's instinct. You just get in and do it. But it's still such a rush.
Oh, yeah.
And I do miss it. But when I get away from the race course, I'm okay.
Now, did you go to other races?
Depends on my mood.
Your mood? Are you going to Detroit?
I haven't decided yet. I'm going with the idea very much. I won't be going out west this year. I love going to Tri-Cities in Seattle. That's a trip you guys got to make.
Oh, I'd love to.
And I think Qatar is kind of out for this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you had to get on an airplane, it's out for me. I just don't want to fly. If the good Lord wanted me to fly, I'd have wings, you know?
But I will be going to Evansville.
Go to Evansville. Of course, that Evansville race would have been the first race of the year.
Yeah, and I always liked it being the first race of the year because it was a nice lead-in to the hometown race. And it's unfortunate it didn't happen this year.
Had a lot of people come for the hometown race this year.
Tell you what, considering the weather, it was a heck of a crowd. It really, really was.
And did you come down for the fireworks last night?
No, I went home.
I did too.
I walked out to the end of my drive, saw a couple of burst up there, walked right back in the house.
Of course, you live across the creek in Kentucky.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, after we got all of
Now,
our
don't
equipment
forget,
put up.
you're in the presence of a political giant here. I'm deputy mayor of Milton.
That's right. And not everybody
mayor.
can rise to that.
Yeah, that could be a curse too.
Yeah, once we got all of our equipment put up, got everything loaded, I was wet. My wife said, "You want to go down for the fireworks?" Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, there's no way.
She really didn't want to go back out. I did. I was in bed a little after 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. That's pretty washed up.
Yeah. Now, I was worn out last night too. I stayed up later than I normally do playing on the computer, but I could sleep in tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And I plan on doing just that.
Yeah, I took it off too. So once again, tell people how they can get on your list. Unlimited's on down. Tell them about it.
Go to Yahoo Groups, the little search window again, type in Unlimited's on down, run it all together, and it'll take you right to the site, and there'll be a sign-up box, and from there on, you're all set.
Now, do they have to be approved or anything?
Yeah, I'll weed out malcontents that way, or people who pass.
We have all the updates from all the sites, pictures, files,
and
Farley, everything else, so it comes with it.
I'm faster on this than I was driving a boat.
Oh, golly. At least he's on here. Thank you, Denny.
Thank you, sir.
How much will I bet this is my wife calling?
I thought that was mine.
Let's just see.
There's a different ring for the girl.
Well, I got you there. Well, I don't know. That could be a bill collector. If that's a bill collector, I definitely don't want that.